All right, hey, shalom, 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 shalom. All right, first, I'm gonna give honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raka'akadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles with great millstone, peace and salutations to my fellow Aki Ma'apat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to jack on real quick with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. Egyptian against Egyptian. All right. Esau is about to pull the trigger on everybody. That's the title of the lesson. What just happened yesterday with Minneapolis just shows you, man, that Esau, that's his blessing is the sword, according to Genesis. The so-called white man's blessing, the so-called white man and white woman's top tier talent on the planet is know how to use a sword, man. It's warfare, okay? The gun. When Isaac gave Esau that blessing, it wasn't that actual sword that he gave in Esau's palm. It was actually, it is the sword, don't get me wrong, but it was more than that. It was more depth than that. It was warfare, conquest, colonialism, okay? Tyrannical rulership, advanced weaponry. That was the sword. That was the representation of the sword. It wasn't just a shiny blade in Esau's hands. It was more than that. The Lord gave Esau the blessing and the power of warfare. Okay, the wicked left-handed side of warfare. That's why when you look up throughout history, what do Esau do when he goes to other people's lands? He kills them and slaughters them and conquers them and renames the land. He removes the landmarks. Okay, that's his blessing. Okay, he cannot live without the sword, because without the shotgun, without the pistol, without the actual sword, a blade, or anything that Esau possessed, any weapon, he cannot prosper, man. He got this land of North America through the sword. Okay, he got the world through the sword, man. And like I said, we're not in a time where we're not in those ancient times where people walking around with actual cavalry swords, spears. No, the modern day sword is the modern day gun. Okay, and that's Esau's top blessing, man. You can go on YouTube. You see a lot of videos of these white people loading, aiming, shooting, cleaning their weapons, man. Okay, know how to use a shotgun, pistol, know how to use a shotgun, a pistol, an AR-15, an MP5. List goes on and on, man. All right, a P90, fucking submachine gun, a LMG, like, you know what I'm saying? List goes on and on, man. Okay, this man is blessed with warfare, and those weapons I just named, that's his miniature weapons of Esau Edom. He got weapons that we don't even know about. All right, he has the blessing of the dew. All right, the dew of the heavens, man. Okay, and he actually has a weapon called dew, direct energy weapons. So he has actual laser guns, man, energy weapons that can destroy civilizations and destroy cities as we know it. But what's the point of all this? Yesterday was just showed you that Esau is trigger happy, and he's ready to pull on the gun, not just on his own people, because that lady was an Edomite, but anybody that go against his tyrannical rulership. And other Edomites are not having it. Okay, these left wing, let's just say, spear chucking, hillbilly Edomites, they're not having it, man. Yesterday on CNN, on Fox Live, Shalakia, all right after that shooting with the lady, the crowd of people in Minneapolis was following the ICE agents, man. Throwing snowballs, throwing all types of shit at them, man. These people had enough. It gets so bad. We're at the point now where Esau is tired of Esau, and what is this going to lead to? Civil war. So Esau, all right, left wing Edomites gonna pick up their weapons, and right wing Edomites are gonna pick up their weapons, and they're gonna clash. But the main target that they're gonna aim at is not just at each other, is at you, Jake. When I speak of Jake, I'm speaking of Jacob. Jacob, the father, Jacob, the nation of Israel, Jacob, are the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. That's what I'm speaking of. That's the main target of Esau. is mainly Jacob, but mainly the top tribe, Judah. Okay, Esau wants Judah because Judah is he's a, what's it called? Uh, a successor of Jacob. He is like Judah is the son of Jacob. Okay, he got that Judite look. And when every time Esau look at Jacob, every time he look at, no, Shalaki, every time that Esau look at Judah, that same hatred that Esau has, it all goes back to that birthright, that covenant, which didn't belong to Esau, but that rage and indignation, Shalaki, not the indignation, because the indignation is righteous anger. That wicked anger that Esau has towards Jacob is still there in his heart. So we're coming to a time where Esau is about to show his true horns. And we're already in these times, but we're about to see more of Esau's horns grow day by day. His evil, devilish horns about to grow day by day. And man, these Edomites, they tired of their country being run over by people of color. They're tired that their president that they put their trust in is every single day just slap them in the face with bullshit. Okay? They're tired of their neighborhoods being infiltrated by these tyrannical soldiers. And you average everyday Edomites, y'all targets too. Y'all not part of the elites. You average Joe Smoke Edomites, y'all not part of the banking family. Y'all just Johnny, Craig, and Michael working at a construction site. Y'all not something big, man. So Johnny and Craig and Michael, they gonna pick up their arms and fight against the high powers of this world, which are the Edomites. So it's really, give me a second. It's really about to get bad. It's really about to get bad here, Shalaki. A couple Edomites walk by, Like I said, I don't like when my, lesson is, loud to the people walking by, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm out in the out prophesying, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm doing the walk and talk, I like this private, and I pray that this lesson goes to the elect and those that scatter abroad, the hopeful elect. But, Esau, he's tired, man. And he's about to use his blessing, okay? And he's about to fight against his own nation, his own people, and his own country. Okay, you're gonna see the Proud Boys. You're gonna see different factions of Edomite groups. You know what I'm saying? Fight against each other. But the main target that they want the most, because no matter if you got Edomites that hate Jake, and you have Edomites that so-called love Jake, because that's what they call liberals. They call them nigger lovers. But either way, at the end of the day, there's no such thing as a good Edomite. And we're coming to a time where Esau's not gonna show no love. Democrat, Republican, left wing, right wing, whatever. Up and down, left and right, whatever. Esau about to show hatred towards Jacob. Even if there were Edomites that had a Judite boyfriend or an Issacharite boyfriend or Issacharite girlfriend, a Reubenite boyfriend, whatever. All these Edomites are about to remove that imagery of an innocent Jake out of their head and about to go after Jake, man. What are you 2/3 going to do now? Y'all love the white man so much that you willing to serve him, man. You willing to be a goddamn coon to Esau. But Esau is about to show you you're doomed. Esau is about to show you that you are his target, his prey. Remember, this man is known as a cunning hunter. He's wiser than Daniel. And he created weapons to destroy Daniel's people, which is the Israelites. Okay? So that's why in these upcoming times, the scripture says, Michael shall stand up for thy people, fight against for thy people. Fight for the people. You know what I'm saying? Michael, that war angel. Now, I'm not telling brothers and sisters to worship Michael, because Michael is just doing his job. The main angel, the main power that we should worship is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's the truth, okay? Because he is the ultimate angel. He's the ultimate. Yahweh Shai, man, that's a melanated God, man. That's the power that you should be serving with all truth and sincerity. And we're going to be calling on How about Shimi outside these times? But hey, back to what I was saying, Egyptian versus Egyptian, man. Get ready to see these Edomites crash out. Get ready to see these Edomites lose their shit. You may never know, man. An Edomite might pull out a fucking shotgun from his you know, from his car, back of his car, and start loading that shit up and walk into a public, restaurant or grocery store and start lighting the whole place up, man. We in these times now that these Edomites are ready to spill blood. They love spilling blood. They can't stop spilling blood. They love seeing blood on the floor, even if it's theirs or somebody else's. Okay, these Edomites are anti-life. And as a creature of anti-life, they want death. That's why they're the red horse, the pale horse. They bring death, man. They bring hell wherever they go. And now they're seeing their own people on the opposite team. So it's gonna be a division. It's a division between Esau and Edom. And that's a sign that a nation is falling when there's a division. When there's great division. When there's great divided powers, man. All right, divided beliefs, divided philosophies. So I can remember that there's going to be people, that's part of that, LGBTQ versus Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? Or Trump supporters, Christians versus Scientologists, which are Edomites, or liberals versus conservatives and stuff like that. That's what it's going to be like. Okay, you're going to have people with different ideologies, philosophies, political beliefs, religious beliefs against each other. But the main target that they want to destroy the most is Jake. Shit, they going to use Jake to destroy Jake, which they already doing now. But in these times, it's about to get bad, man. All right, so Egyptian against Egyptian, man. You're going to see Becky, Johnny and Sarah, and Robert load up their guns, they shotguns, they AR-15s, they pistols, and they're going to shoot at Sammy, Frank, and Logan. I'm saying fucking Edomites versus Edomites, man. But like I said, no matter what their philosophy or faction or whatever they believe in, they mainly come after you Israelites because there's that perpetual hatred. That's why, man, when I see Edomites walk by, they smile at me. Sometimes I'll smile back, but deep down I'm like, man, bitch, that smiling shit, that's just a cope. Because you did something fucked up in your past life, or you did something in this life. That's why when Edomites walk by and smile, sometimes I don't smile at all. I just look them dead in their face and walk by. Because you don't have the right to smile at someone that you're looking down upon. That's how devilish these people are, man. They'll smile in your face, making sure that that smile, their smile, makes sure that you smiling back. But you ain't smiling back, man, because you know that you are oppressed by these fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed, fucking no pigmentation, no lips, no ass, nothing, fucking devils, man. I mean, no ass. The women don't have no ass. You gotta be sometimes I be thinking the women, my women that got some curves. Sometimes I be thinking like, damn, they might be Jake. Because Esau, Edomite women don't got it like that. Some can pull it off, but most of them don't got it like that. But the point of the matter is that you Edomites, man, y'all going down, man. You Edomites, the time is up, man. That's a sign, like the scripture, Isaiah 19:2, Egyptian against Egyptian, but also Deuteronomy 30:7. All right, the curses are falling upon our enemies. And what is the main curses? One of the beginning of what's the signs of the fall of a nation? Is division. All right, started with us. All right, before we went into captivity, there was a lot of division with the northern kingdom and southern kingdom. Even when Jake was ruling Europe, there was a lot of division. And the northern kingdom, there was a lot of division. And when it's an old proverb, an old proverb, which I believe is written by Jake. The proverb says, if two elephants fight in the land, a hunter appears slowly. So while Jake was fighting against Jake during the time of our rulership, that whole medieval age, Esau was slowly growing, was rising up. And he had the power, which was all through Yahweh Shai, to take us down. The Lord used Esau as a sword to bring us down. And now we're in the year 2026 AD. Hey, the Lord is rising Jake up. And while we're rising, these Edomites are falling. These heathens are falling as well. and the curses are hopping on them like mosquitoes, man. All right, it's just wrapping their whole body around like a blanket, which they can't take off, man. You know, so you know you watch, you know, in the movies and the psychedelics asylums, you got them crazy people wrapped up like this. They can't move their arms because they in that whole vest thing. That's how the curses are upon these heathens, man. They can't move their arms, they can't move their legs. All right, they bundled up with the curses, man. And every single day, the curses are hopping off of us and onto the heathen. Okay? So, hey, man. And when Yahweh returns, the curses are officially, fully, completely off of us. And it's going to be on the heathens, man. For 1,000 years and for infinity and beyond, man. So, hey, man. Get ready to see these Edomites lose their shit. And get ready to see their kingdom fall, man. So with that, call all Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kadash. Shalom.